Well, that didn't last long. Did not even get a chance to get started on Aries reading, so y'all have to catch that later. I fucked around and was looking at my back office and looking at the products, and I fucked around and saw Blossom Me was back in stock. Y'all know how long I've been waiting to get my hands on Blossom Me. Understand that I know that what's going on with my skin is a hormonal imbalance. Okay? I know that it is. Hormonal imbalance. I'm not fucking on a regular basis. None of that. Hey.
Hey. Freezing.
You're freezing. Well, I can understand. I got the heater on.
You have a heat on when it's 80 degrees.
I do. It's cold in this building. You have it like Christmas around here. Like for real though. I'm really in this energy of trying to stay motivated, y'all. It is something. I mean, like I have to hit goals every week in my business, right? I got halfway to my goal, and I mean, I made some good money this paycheck though, this payout. I ain't even gonna hold you, TLC. Kind of like, and I got paid on my job today, so I'm kind of looking a little fluffy. But you know, you have to reinvest when you're running a business. You have to reinvest, and so I'm just so disappointed at myself for not fucking hitting director this week. It's okay though. It's cool. I'm gonna pace myself out, and I just understand that I gotta continue to put the work in. There's some level of these products or my testimony that y'all obviously not fucking with yet. So guess I gotta slay even harder. I don't know. Come back with an 8-pack or some shit. Like I don't know what to tell y'all to get y'all to really believe that these fucking products are the fucking truth. Like, you know what? I know what it is. My market might not be here on Instagram. I got a different vibration of people here on my Instagram. No shade. But I just need to go back to square one. Doing reviews like I did when companies reach out like, hey, do a hair review on our business, whatever. Bitch, fuck around and went viral on YouTube just off doing a review on Keisha Kayor waist eraser 2-3 years ago. So it's just kind of like, yeah, let's get back to square one, sis. Let's get back to creating the content and doing the real reviews. Like, just make yourself an ambassador of your damn brand. Okay? Because when I tell y'all, so understand that this is not a pity party I'm having for myself. No, I'm not sad. No, I'm not mad about not hitting my goal. I'm more excited about having been in training for the past 2 months since the first time I did hit director in the company, and now gaining the knowledge to be able to leverage my business and take it to the next level. You know, I'm not mad that people are not, you know, chiming in, jumping on board. Y'all might have just not had the money. Y'all might want to try the tea, or might want the products, or might need, for sure you need the products. That's not even up for discussion. Like, you need a vitamin. I don't give a damn who you are, what you doing on a daily basis. You need a vitamin, okay? And that's just point blank period. You need to detox. That's just point blank period. Every day that you put something in your body, whether you drinking, whether you smoking, whether you eating chips, whether you eating crackers, whether you eating pizza, you eating chicken, you need to flush your body out on it. And I'm gonna tell y'all why I feel like detoxing is so important. Like, you know how most people in certain religions, most people do like fasting and things of that nature? Let me explain. Like, for the past 2 days, now I take my NRG, my NutriBurst, and my tea every single day. But for the past 2 days, I took 2 NRGs in that day, but I did not eat. The only difference about the routine that I did over the last 2 days is that I did not eat until like, I ain't had my first meal of the day until like 10:30. No, for the past 3 days, I'll say. And what that has done for me, when I say the levels of clarity, like, people been hitting me like, oh my God, CeeLo, these readings are so accurate. How the fuck do you know this shit? How the hell is this, that, and the third? When I tell you, when I say the levels of clarity have been like unimaginable, and it really helped me understand, like, damn, this is why the veil is so thin. Not saying that you shouldn't eat, but it really helped me understand. Like, I really feel like my levels of intuition, and psyche, like, say what you want to about folks that shuffle cards, whatever the hell you want to say, whatever your religion is, whatever your belief is, that's your belief. I ain't here to convert nobody. I ain't here to make nobody believe whatever. And if the messages that I give ain't for you, bye. Like, hard left. But what I am saying is, I have realized that detoxing and fasting, because that's basically what I did. Like, NRG helps cut the cravings and it suppresses your appetite, but it doesn't give you that jittery ass, like how you be like about to damn near pass out if you don't eat all day. Like, literally, bro, the other day, when I went and worked, like, literally, I ran 21 laps. And I hadn't even had a meal that day. Now, I'm not saying I'm not starving myself, and I'm not saying not eating is the healthy way to go. But what I am saying is the levels of your consciousness are directly tied. I always say that, directly tied to what it is that you put in your fucking mouth. Like, understand me when I say the food that you feed your body with is directly I almost said it again. Why do I keep saying that? A tide. What the fuck does that mean? But when I tell you, like, the food that you put, whatever it is, the vitamins that you put in your body, the food that you put in your body, like, literally directly affects that. Maybe that's what I be trying to say. Affects your mood, your hormones, your levels of ascension. So, like, y'all, all I can do is just get on here and tell y'all about the experiences that it's given me. I really don't know what else. It really ain't nothing else I can do, because I mean, I understand that, when building a business, you have to give away samples, sometimes to, people who are interested in things of that nature. But, like, literally, there are certain products in my TLC stash that I will never give away for free. And I don't think it'll hold my business back either. I really honestly feel like it's just a level of tapping in that you got to be ready for. It's a level of ascension and a level of change and a level of dedication and commitment that you got to just be really, really willing and ready to give to yourself. Like, when I committed to Total Life Changes, I didn't know nobody in the business. I had never seen nobody promoting it before. So now when I see people I went to high school with posting it, people DMing me on Facebook. And when I say when I say I've never seen it before, I'm talking about people that I personally know. Like, people that I know on first name basis, like, personally, and people that know me. Like, I came across Total Life Changes by seeing it being talked about on Coach Stormy page. You know what I'm saying? Just because I was following her for, like, motivational purposes, things of that nature, daily inspiration, and she would just really tap in, and I like her delivery. I can relate to the way that she delivers. You know what I'm saying? It's just kind of like, it's so amazing, and it's so crazy when I think back on it. Like, 1990 something, 90, no, it couldn't have been 90 nothing, because I was born, bitch, she was only born 89. Come on, catch up, CeeLo. But it was like in the early 2000s, and I remember my mom having a pack of tea that said IASO detox tea, but it looked so much different than the packs that it looks so much different. It was different. But anyway, the whole point I was getting to is just that, this business, I ain't even gonna hold y'all. Like, I haven't made my first, like, $5,000 a week, but I know that with the dedication that I'm putting into this business, if I stay with the consistency that I'm giving, come on, CeeLo, be impeccable with your word, with the consistency that I'm giving to my business and to the people, how I'm showing up and serving the people that sign up under me and the people who purchase products from me, I just know it's only a matter of time before I start having a $5,000 week. You know what I'm saying? Like, I be mad because I be taking that shit personal. Like, they grill us in these trainings. You understand what I'm saying? And I'm so appreciative because they don't have to do that. You know what I'm saying? You got a lot of successful women and men that are entrepreneurs running their own businesses, and they charging you to teach you the game. These people, millionaires, giving the game away. You understand what I'm saying? Giving the game away for free. And so, but technically it ain't free, because it's kind of like they pouring into people who are pouring into themselves. They're helping the people that want to be helped. You know what I mean? So it's just I don't get mad when people don't join or people don't shop, because I got a lot of retail customers. I mean, enough that I've seen some extra checks that have covered a few of my car notes. So I ain't even, I ain't tripping. I just know that, no, everything big once started small. And so I recognize and know and understand that as I continue to pour into myself, people give the energy to you that you give to yourself. If they don't see you pouring into yourself, they're not gonna pour into you. You understand what I'm saying? So it's just a level of connection that I know I gotta continue to portray and continue to keep at it. You know what I'm saying? So I really do appreciate all of my coaches. I know they probably don't know how much I appreciate them. I really, really do. But I recognize that, I appreciate how they push me and how they encourage me and how they inspire me. But it's so much bigger than just being inspired. It's so much bigger than just being motivated. Like, like Manaya said one night on training, man, you gotta get mad. You gotta get motivated and determined. And I feel like the problem with social media is a lot of people are caught up in the hype of what things look like, and they're being motivated, but they're not determined to do the shit that they motivated by. It's like, you see a millionaire, you see somebody winning, but are you really ready to put the level of work into that shit to get the outcome that they have? Okay? Because motivation just ain't enough. I mean, because the fact is just you can't be motivated and not put no work in. Like, motivation just ain't enough. I'm sorry. I don't give a fuck how inspired you are. Like, if you ain't ready to do the work, if you ain't ready to, like, grind it out and hustle it up, you don't want to be a millionaire. Like, just period. It's gonna come with some level of sacrifice. It's gonna come with some bad habits that you have that you're gonna have to put down. I love pizza. I love hot wings. Fuck. I love chips. I love fucking drinking alcohol and, like, partying and going out. And I'm not saying that you cannot still do those things, but everything has to be done in moderation. And sometimes you just gotta, man, to be the GOAT, you gotta love to grind more than you love to sleep, more than you love to rest, more than you love to sit on your ass and do nothing, and more than you love to whine about what your circumstances are. Like, at some point you gotta get sick of your own shit. Like, at some point in your life you just gotta get tired of the same. You just gotta get really completely fed up with not being your best self. Like, straight up. Yes, millionaires have about 7 to 8 streams of income. Total Life Change is going to provide you at least 5. Okay? You retailing products. People are buying products from you. You're retailing products. Okay? You get fast start from signing people up in the business for them to also create a income for themselves. Okay? You get binary pay for just having 2 people in the business under you. Okay? Once you get 2 people in the business under you, and then they start building their business, now you get check match. What's up? You get check match. Then you get a lifestyle bonus. You mean to tell me, if I put the work in and I grind, TLC gonna pay me 15 process. Everybody that you signed up, make sure they get 2 people. Everybody that they signed up, make sure they get 2 people. Okay, long story short, check match. You mean to tell me, I signed up under you. I'm binary. I got 2 people up under me. They're going to get my 100. But you're going to get $50 because I made $100 today. Fuck they do that at? You know what I'm saying? Like, you clock in every day. And no shade to my job. I love my job. So when you elevate from check match with this 50%, 50% is called check match in Total Life Changes. So that means once I'm binary, and then my people get binary too, which is the goal, to just keep repeating the process. Like, straight up, I'll wait. Where do they do that at? And I'm so grateful for my job, because all of my professional jobs that I've had since college have been in admissions. So you know what that means? Don't know how I evaluate that? CeeLo, you don't have no excuse to not be a millionaire in Total Life Changes. Wanna know why? You enroll people for a living. You're very experienced at it. You know how to run down leads, call people, check in, follow up. You know what I'm saying? You know how to organize processes to get people set up in the right direction to win for what it is that they're trying to accomplish. All you got to do is take the principles on your 9 to 5 and apply it to your business and total life changes. You sleep, CeeLo. You sleep. So enough sleepy talk. But yeah, the reality of that situation is just, man, you just gotta get fed up with doing the same shit. Like, straight up. Either you want to win or you don't. And honestly, it hurt my feelings to hear stuff like that when I know people telling the truth. Cause y'all know me. I'm a type of person. I live for the truth. My life purpose is walking in my fucking truth. You know what I'm saying? And speaking the truth, telling the truth, translating the truth. You understand? And so I get in my feelings a little bit when people tell me about that. When I'm getting checked on my shit, when I'm in training calls and I'm on Zoom with the leaders and stuff like that, because I know they ain't lying, man. It's just like, either do you want to win or do you want to be sorry as hell in life? Like, what do you take a pick? Like, the choice is always yours. Free will. And that's why I'm so appreciative of this journey. Like, y'all don't even understand. Like, I was in such a low place when I found myself being inspired to join Total Life Changes. And now, when I say I joined back in December, it seems like between December of 2019 to what month are we in now? May of 2020? It's like Total Life Changes done went fucking viral, bro. Now y'all see celebrities jumping on the bandwagon. Now y'all see, well, I hate to say it like that because it make it sound a type of way. But you know what I'm saying? Where they were once able to, come up off of being booked just to show up and look cute. Now they got to figure some shit out. Now somebody got to shuck and jug and jive in a different way. And then all they did was gave the products a chance. Like, if you try these products, bro, I'm telling y'all, man, you are asleep if you not on these products. Like, if you are not on detox tea and CBD, and this is no shade, especially if you got a weight goal you trying to meet and you don't have the body that you want, you don't have the health that you want, you don't have the skin that you want, you don't have the peace of mind, the clarity, the hormonal balance, the discipline. Like, I'm telling you, you are asleep if you're not part of Total Life Changes. Anybody can do this. Like, I hear stories from people that went from drug dealers, corner store drug dealers, flipping products in this business, coming up. But the key to it, and see, it's so much bigger than the products. It's so much bigger than weight loss. And I feel like that's where people get misconstrued with this business. Like, this shit is to set you up for success, like, literally. I remember I used to tell myself fresh out of college I wanted to go to the military so bad. Because let me tell you something I found out about myself when I was in college. I was like, and what I found out about myself was that early on, I realized that I needed a level of discipline. Like, I knew that I could do great things. I knew that I was very talented. I knew that I was coming into becoming a very aware person at a very young age before even really understanding what all of this stuff meant. So, like, everybody is like, nowadays, like, pretend woke. Everybody's aware. Everybody's talking alignment and things of that nature. But it's just kind of like, I've been on that before I even knew I was on that. And it's just kind of like I understood that there was a level of discipline that was needed in my life in order for me to accomplish the goals that I have. Big old ass dreams, big old ass goals. But the thing about it is, when you don't have structure in your life, when you don't have time management in your life, when you don't have a consistent daily schedule or regimen to your life, you are starting your life at a disadvantage. You will not be straight up. Like, success is not just gonna fall in your lap because you talented, because you can do makeup, because you can paint, because you can draw, because you can braid hair, because you know how to lay a weave, because you know how to make clothes, because you know how to sew, because you're a model and you take amazingly beautiful pictures. Like, success is only going to come to those who make the sacrifice to invest in a daily regimen that puts them on a consistent schedule to consistently have that same win. And a lot of us have a win here and then we have a loss here. It's like you live in a seesaw life. Like, you up sometime, but then you take a real big old ass L that set you back so far that you got to start all the way over again because you are lacking the principle of a daily schedule, a daily regimen. Millionaires do the same shit every motherfucking day. They don't wake up Monday and Tuesday powered up. Then on Wednesday, they got the funk of the world on them. They want to lay around and mope about what's not going well in their lives. No, bitch, they get up every day powered up. Okay, I didn't meet my goal yesterday. I'm powered up on Friday. What's up? Link in my bio. Who ready to join Total Life Changes? You understand what I'm saying? Who ready to commit to themselves? Because that's what this shit is really about. That's why we're having so many problems with emotional connections and communication and relationships, and a lack thereof being able to birth and create beautiful dynamics within our community, because we lack that vision and that drive to invest in ourselves. How the fuck I expect for you to be the person I need in a relationship that can support me and my growth if you ain't even doing what you gotta do to take care of yourself? You ain't even elevating your own fucking life. So how you gonna lead me somewhere? You want to be my dude, but how you gonna lead me somewhere? You can't even elevate yourself somewhere. You can't even take yourself somewhere you ain't never been before. So fuck I look like. You feel me? Even women in relationships, it's just kind of like, you want to meet a nigga that got a whole lot of money that's going to elevate your life, but bitch, you can't even, excuse my French, Lord, let me be impeccable with my word. I don't mean bitch. I don't mean that. I don't want to communicate with my people like that. I don't want to talk to my people like that. But I get that's a part of me getting motivated and determined, because a lot of these messages, I'm not talking directly to somebody else, but a lot of the times when these messages come off and I have to vent this type of energy, a lot of the times that be me talking to myself. The message be for me too. Y'all be thinking, oh, CeeLo is at me, or trying to like belittle somebody or some shit like that. That's not where it is. And if that's how you look at it and that's how you take it, that's a personal development issue you need to be working on with yourself. If somebody, whatever, I'm not even gonna go into that, but it's just real. Like even myself, I have to ask myself, like, you want this man to elevate you, to invest in you, to give you this, to do that, you know what I'm saying? But are you really give to yourself what you start expecting from other people? But long story short, like, I know it's somebody out there that's going through it, that need an elevation in their life, that need a shake back, that need to come up, that need to be able to bring their presence back. Because it's like, this is the thing, we get a little bit down and we get a little bit sad and we get a little bit unmotivated because of the lack of progress that we see. But I'm gonna tell you why you get so down bad on yourself when you don't see shit working out the way you want it to for you. It's because the moment you start seeing results, the moment you start getting success, the moment you start recognizing like, oh shit, I'm getting popping, I'm building momentum, you start getting laxed. You start getting content. You start getting comfortable. You start getting complacent. And it's just like, no. When you start seeing results, you know what that means? Oh shit, I can get more. I can do more. I can have more. I can handle more. And so you're supposed to keep going. Don't build your momentum all the way up here and then just fucking kick back because some shit then go how you wanted it to. Man, shake back. You gotta be a warrior, man. And to be a winner in this day and age, man, you gotta be a fighter, bro. You gotta be a fighter. You gotta be a winner. You gotta be somebody who got your head so wrapped tight and strongly around your transformation and the evolution that's happening in your life that can't nothing throw you off your path, man. And that's why I feel like this whole COVID shit happened, bro. It was a point in time that needed to happen to sit people still long enough to recognize their value, to recognize their power, because a lot of us don't know our power or worth. You understand what I'm saying? You know what I mean? So it's just kind of like, you got to stop expecting things from people that you're not even willing to do for yourself, okay? And really, that's where it started getting real for me. It's just kind of like, and so straight up, it's just got to be like, you just got to sit yourself down, evaluate your lifestyle, evaluate your goals. You know what I mean? Because in our culture, we too comfortable looking like we're doing some shit that really ain't happening, that we ain't doing. You know what I'm saying? Living a lifestyle that projects the idea onto other people that we have more than we have, that we're more secure than we really are, that we're more financially stable than we really are, when really, if you don't make that same check you made this month, next month might look a whole lot different for you. You know what I'm saying? So groceries might look a whole lot different for you. Light bills might look a whole lot different for you. You know what I'm saying? Relationships might look a whole lot different for you. So you have to really go within and be willing to check yourself and be real about yourself and ask yourself, am I giving my all? Am I doing all I'm in your life? If you look in the mirror and you see something you don't like about your body, it's time to make a change. It's time to make a change. And this ain't about just being vain, just being the next sexy motherfucker with the slim waist. It's bigger than that. It's bigger than that. We talking real issues where people have died just because they were overweight. You were at risk if you are overweight for COVID-19. You are at risk for heart failure if you are overweight. Like, really? Am I doing everything I can possibly do in my power to make sure that I win? You know, because it's so easy to be like, you know, well, people not supporting me, people not shopping from me, people not buying my products, people ain't real, people don't fuck with me. It's so easy to play the victim. Put that shit in your back pocket, man. You are always in control and hold the utmost amount of power of how your life turns out. You are always the core determining factor of your results. You feel me? So it's just kind of like, and then too, you got to really think about this. You don't know who else you're motivating, who else you're inspiring. So if you have bad habits and you know what I'm saying, you are a big influencer in your own right, and the people that are connected to you see you doing things that are of bad habits, they might feel like, okay, well, fuck it. Let go. We can do that too. You know what I'm saying? So, but just imagine how many other people you could touch if you took one decision and decided, okay, let me be consistent about my health. Let me be consistent about what I project out to the universe. Let me be consistent about being impeccable with my word. When I say, am I really gonna commit myself to speaking life or death upon myself and the people that I'm connected to? You know what I'm saying? Like, you have to really get for real, y'all. Like for real. I never saw myself being a person that was like on vitamins and detoxing. I had never detoxed in my whole entire life. I'm 30 years old. Until December of 2019, that was the first time ever in my whole entire life I detoxed. And surely from the outside looking in, it was like, oh, she fine, her body on point already, she good. No, I was not. That waist that y'all thought was small got even smaller when I started taking care of myself, because I got sick of my shit, and then the moment I made a decision to change my life, I got rid of that shit. And the point is to continue to get rid of that shit. Keep that shit away from you. Keep that toxic shit away from you. That stuff that you ate, them hot wings, even though I love hot wings. You ever think about you eat a burger, how tired you be after you eat that shit? You be ready to go lay down. That is draining your energy. That is fucking up your alignment. Okay? You know what I'm saying? So I'm just trying to, my biggest goal, even though I have goals to hit in my business, and I know it revolves around me bringing other people up and helping other people win along the way while I'm going after my win. But the biggest thing that I'm just focused on right now is personal development. I ain't even gonna hold you. Personal development is a real key factor, because I've been doing good. And you gotta understand, especially when you got children, when you put yourself on a regimen and on a habitual too, and they're gonna pick up those habits, and then they're gonna be around here wandering around their life, don't have no focus, and don't know what the fuck they really want to do and accomplish in their life either, because that's what they seen you do your whole life. Schedule of consistency, you create that level of consistency in your kids' life too. If you stay up all night, you don't have no schedule as to when you go to sleep, when you wake up, get your day started, you just roll over and let life happen to you, that shit gonna happen to your kids. Well, I meant to say their whole life. But the point is, you got to get very intentional about the things that you want to accomplish in this lifetime, man. You only get one. Like, yeah, I believe that spirits are transitional beings. Energy is transferable. You know what I'm saying? I do not feel like that physically when we leave here in a physical death from this particular meat suit that we walking around in. I definitely feel like spiritually we come back as somebody else, or we come back as something else. We don't just disappear. You understand what I'm saying? Like, y'all see me tapping into these fucking cards and my spirituality and, what I hone in on and things of that nature, levels of intuition and stuff like that. I have ancestors. Like, I'm the only first person in my family that I know has ever done stuff like this, but surely it's come from somewhere. Like, I didn't wake up one day and was like, oh, I think I want to, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, I think I want to shuffle cards for a living. No. You understand what I'm saying? And to be honest with y'all, I have been watching tarot like for maybe 4 or 5 years prior to me even buying my own first deck, and I had really given up on it. I was really like, you know what, God, I feel like I'm getting a little too obsessed with this shit. I don't want to do this no more. I don't want to watch readings no more. I don't want to even know. I just want to let it go. I let it go in January, was guided right back to it. That's why I be trying to tell y'all, the shit that you ignore in your life, what you ignore what you skip, you will repeat. Okay? You will repeat it. If you try to skip out on the lesson, it's going to show up again. You can't run from your life issues. It's a reason you going through that shit. It's somebody else that God is trying to send into your life that you're going to have to help with those same exact issues that you went through. But if you ignoring the lesson, who fuck you going to help? Who life you going to change? You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? But I ain't trying to go preach mode on y'all. I know I done talked about 45 minutes, bitch. I'm gonna have to delete all of these. I should have just went live. What the fuck was I thinking? But I ain't want to be distracted by nobody's comments and all that kind of stuff. I just really wanted to get the message out. But straight up, like, you just got to be ready to do some phenomenal stuff, like some unheard of stuff, and it's uncomfortable. Like, tarot card reading was uncomfortable for me when I first started doing it. And I still don't call myself a tarot reader. I like to be called an intuitive reader. Like, I intuitively pick up on energy, and I sift through it the best way God helps me to sift through it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I pick up on a vibe, your soul snitched on you. I'm sorry if I don't even want to get into that. But it's just kind of like, you know, I ignored it for a very long time. I even turned it away. I prayed to God and told God, like, listen, I don't know what you're trying to teach me about me. Like, I don't know what you're trying to teach me about myself by bringing this stuff into my realm, but I'm good. Whatever lesson it is you're trying to teach me, I don't want to learn it. And I was praying that to God, like that, like seriously, telling God, like, oh no, I don't want to listen to this no more. I don't care no more. You know what I'm saying? Trying to block myself emotionally because of different patterns I kept going through. I kept experiencing the same shit. I swear, when I tell y'all, relationship patterns, it's like new nigga, same bullshit. Like, I promise, it was just like same frame, different picture. Like, I kept experiencing the same exact type of nigga. He just looked different. He might dress different. He might work at a different place. But the emotional patterns and blockages were the same in all of these men that I have dated. You feel me? So I recognized then, okay, like, what are you trying to teach me? Obviously, it's a lesson here for me to learn and obviously I'm not learning it because it keeps showing up. You know what I'm saying? So I just feel like if you keep running across a message where somebody is trying to help you elevate your life, change your life, like when I tell y'all, oh my God, people are becoming, like, this is the norm. Like, bro, I'm on training calls with people making $83,000 a fucking week. That sound unreal to somebody. Now that dream, that goal sound way too big for somebody. For somebody that don't believe in themselves, they don't even feel like they can accomplish that. Somebody somewhere feels like, I know you fucking lying. They mind small. They don't believe in themselves. 83 grand a week, that's being on track to becoming a millionaire. Where else you gonna do that at? And I love that Total Life Changes is set up the way that it is. Because get into this, the gag is you ain't gonna become no millionaire in this business if your purpose ain't to help somebody else come up to. That's what I love about it. I don't care who you go work for, who you go model for, who video you in, what job you clocking in for. Like, you'll never get to millionaire status just by telling somebody else about the way a lot of these other businesses and companies are structured. There is no way. There's no way that you're going to really, like, get into somebody else's business, work for somebody else, and then absolutely become a fucking millionaire working for somebody else, all from the energy of you pulling somebody else up and putting them on too. But the point is, you got to believe in yourself before you can bring somebody else up. Sharing my testimony, sharing my story. I know that where I'm going is high and mighty and abundant because I love people and I effortlessly give of myself always. Like, even spiritually, y'all don't even understand. When I do readings, I be drained as fuck after that. I be so drained because tapping into energy that don't belong to you is a very powerful thing. Being able to, like, sometimes it don't even make sense to me when I tap into it, but when I get confirmation from other people, like, damn sis, how did you know that? Wow, I didn't even tell you the exact details, but that's exactly what it was. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. So I don't know whoever made it to the end of this message, because I know that was quite a bit that I said. And I apologize for taking that kind of time from y'all. But I just felt like I needed to get that off my chest. So shade is, I could go on and on and on. As y'all can see, I'm a talker. I do this for a living. I know that there is a lane somewhere in life where God has designated for me to be in front of people. And so I don't know whoever made it to the end of this message, because I know that was quite a bit that I said. And I apologize for taking that kind of time from y'all. But I just felt like I needed to get that off my chest. You know, I really can't, typical shit. You know, I come for a little chime in, and then it end up being a sermon. But it's just it's some new levels with your name on it. And I just want you to know that whatever goal it is that you want to accomplish, whatever level in life that you're reaching for or trying to get to, you can absolutely get there. Okay, the only thing that is standing in between your win and the next L that you about to take, if you don't bet on yourself, is you. You the only blockage in your life that you have to move out of the way. It's all in your mind. But I love y'all. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye. Real quick income disclaimer. I say $83,000 a week. I meant to say $83,000 a month, because if you multiply that by 12, it's gonna be like 990 something. So a millionaire. But I just wanted to correct that. I did not mean to say $83,000 a week. I meant to say a month. Okay. Either way, bitch. Catch up.